𝐃𝐈𒄒 genocidal sponsored. That's according to Moftwang. And the CDC plans agro rangers training over farmers' killings. Indigents urge Alaafin to tackle Oyo Afigio land dispute. Customs intercept 18 million naira illicit drugs in Cross River. And more headlines here from the Metro Plus page of the Punch newspaper. Nigerian risk 40 years jail over $2.5 million fraud in US. Quarter John's Delta family search for corpse hits 5 months. Police evacuate 3 headless bodies found in Ondo River. All of that are from the Metro Plus page of the Punch newspaper. From the business angle, court restrains Housing Ministry from demolishing Banana Island property. We must fix electricity to build $1 trillion economy. That's according to Elumelu. Ryan kicks as federal government plans solar panels import ban. All of that is some of the headlines here making the round on the front page of the Punch newspaper. We'll take a look at the Nation. And of course, here on the Nation front page, there are also a number of headlines. Return of Naira for crude deal raises stable petrol price hope. That's the big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper. 28,000 barrel per day oil terminal short by protesters. Nenadi NLC a papa battle for grip of Labour Party with Abure. And Edun seeks intra-Africa trade to survive tariff regimes. Ibas appoints sole administrator for Rivers Councils. Akume inaugurates performance management system for OSDF. Navy arrests 27 peddlers in raid of Apapa drug haven. And we have this one. Lag Ferry reiterates commitment to passenger safety. And a bit of entertainment. UCL Adekunle Gold mocks Joe Boy after 3 million naira betting loss. All right, more headlines here still on the front page of the Nation newspaper. A bit more of politics. Can Obi win Anambra governorship poll for Labour Party? And that appears to be a feature with a question mark. Ali Mosho, APC group congratulates BC Yusuf as mandate leader. But she will reject any S award in Osun, accuses Adeleke of undue interference. Labour Party crisis escalates as Abure-led NEC threatens to sanction OT. Obi, Lagos Assembly crisis, plenary resumption unlikely soon amid ongoing litigation, and constitution review should foster federalism. Rivers between flawed federalism and fragile democracy. All of that are some of the headlines here out of the Nation this morning. We also take a look at the Daily Post. Here on the Daily Post, Tinubu detribalized Nigeria and appointed 71 Northern and South 63. Presidency replies Ndume. Labour Party Obi Oti desperate to hijack party leadership structure. That's according to Ibrahim. Wike masterminded emergency rule in Rivers. That's according to Ada Judge. Ondo PDP publicity secretary resigns, calls for party leaders political bandits. It took me 1 year to decide to join APGA in 2013. Soludo opens up. And removing import duties on solar raw materials, a critical step for Nigeria's energy industrial future. And we also have this one, new era of Nigerian energy, renaissance and the rise of indigenous companies. And all the stories here from the international scene. China will make very good deal with US. Trump hails smart Xi Jinping. And France could recognize Palestinian states. That's according to Macron. And before we leave the Daily Post, Benue Tax Force cracks down hoodlums collecting illegal levies in Boko. All of that are some of the headlines here out of the Daily Post this morning. We also look at the Vanguard and pick some headlines out of the Vanguard this morning. Here on the Vanguard, Nigeria orders. All right, it says face uncertain economic outlook. That's according to Yemi Kale. And more headline here says crude oil price crashes, puts 2025 federal government revenue target in jeopardy. Court order Pandef lawyers, CSOs orders kick as Ibas appoints LG administrators in Rivers. And other latest news, Wufubara return as Rivers governor, e-visa system, May 1. And more headline also. There's a bit of FITI news. It says OT leads Labour Party delegation to INEC, submits Supreme Court judgment on leadership crisis. Obidati OT attend LP NEC meeting by Usman-led caretaker committee. And the last one here says FAN faces out physical luggage screening at Lagos Airport. All right, we'll go on our first break right about now. When we do come back, I'll have more on the Break It On Papers review. Please do stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Golden penny pasta, what's your reason? What's your reason? Oh, everybody gather round. Come and hear the news in town. From the kitchen to my heart, every single body's a thrill. With every bowl I share, I find more reasons.
There are more reasons to love Golden Penny pasta, enriched with protein and fiber for you and your loved ones. Golden Penny pasta, great taste, good nutrition.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did he grow up?
That's it with kids, so. It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Make I ask you the last question. Among the options where I go give you, choose the one where they give better gaming experience where person no fit forget. A, to use your data they watch match early momo. B, they listen to your uncle where be your bongest sports guru. C, Betano. The correct answer now, Betano. You go tell yourself, if you join the Pata betting platform for inside Nigeria, we get different betting options, fast cash out, missions where they engage you, betting data features, and we go welcome you with bonus of 200,000 naira. Betano, the game don't start. Bet responsibly, only for people who don't pass 18 years. Betano na proud partner of Aston Villa.
What is the square root of pi by 4?
4.0.
Wow, that's my girl. The 𝐃𝐈𝐒 Mega Minds is here. Don't miss a single moment of the action in the 𝐃𝐈𝐒 Mega Minds 2025 edition.
Over the 14 weeks, viewers also stand a chance to win prizes when they participate from home.
Tune in to 𝐃𝐈𝐒 Mega Minds on Africa Magic or visit our website at 𝐃𝐈𝐿pedia.tv to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Cowbell. So good, so smart.
Ganusi Extra. Love Matters pẹ̀lú Gbénga Adéyínká and Friends padà dé pẹ̀lú About Time Tour 2025. Ìrírí aláìlẹ́gbẹ́ tó kún fún ẹ̀rín àríntàkìtì pẹ̀lú Mr. P Square, Terry Àpàlà, Babátúmiṣe, Bash, Ọmọ Baba, Dr. Smile, Kiki, Kenny Black, Mr. Escom Kwiti Master, General Olac, Pretty Arike, Pretty Fọlá, Kamo, Babalariya, Madiba, Taiji, Rapping Daddy, DJ Sexy, DJ Mass àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó máa wáyé lọ́jọ́ Sunday, April 20, 2025 ní Jogo Center Ìbàdàn. Show máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì regular 5,000, VIP 10,000, gold 250,000, platinum 500,000. Tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wà ní Yese Salon, Foodco Supermarket, Ultima Restaurant, Grand Dex Superstores, Ace Supermarket. Ó tún wà ní online lórí formzweb.com, FIRS, Montina, Goldberg, Ace Root, Omni Blue Aviation ló mú gbogbo pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìṣì wá fún yín. Tí Eleganza, Eclair Properties àti ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ sì kí n lẹ́yìn. Love Matters, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ganu sí papọ̀. Ilé akéde ní 32 FM.
Pour it, taste it, the richness so amazing. For your cereal, tea and purple, Dano evaporated milk. Pour it, taste it, creamy and delicious. Dano evaporated milk.
Now you can enjoy a great creamy taste with Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk. Try it and taste the Dano difference.
Tifa bá wọlé tọ́ ní fàáfàá jìfà. 32 FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, ke? Turn don reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Ṣé ti dúró dédé? Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ don land like traffic light. If true data is life, na im be say recharge card go come be waiting. Oh, if your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32 FM 949. Fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun ọjọ́rú àti ọjọ́bọ̀ ìyún ni pé every Tuesday Wednesday and Thursday time go reach o àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀tẹ̀ go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32 FM 94.9 by 8 a.m. 11 a.m. 1 p.m. 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀ aago mọ́kànlá àárọ̀ aago kan ọ̀sán aago márùn-ún àti aago méje àṣálẹ́ if it be red network if it be green network it still fit be yellow network any which way na way your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32 FM ló bá tán mọ́ gọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ láfàwọ́dá.
You want like Vinny Junior? Èmi tí mo phenomenal gangan.
Oh, what a wonderful world of SureClean detergents. Oh yes, you can wash better, cleaner, and brighter with SureClean. SureClean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Now see, for clean whites and all colors, SureClean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, nothing beats the joy of SureClean brightness. Now wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. With SureClean detergent, every family stays clean and happy. SureClean detergent, happiness with every wash.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, it's great to know that you're still there, and of course, it's still the Break It On Papers review here on your Laughter Dial 32 FM 94.9. All right, we are going to do the analysis proper right about now. We have Mr. Femi Olukunle to do that with us this morning. It's great to have you join us, Mr. Femi. Good morning.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning to you, and I greet our listeners too.
All right, I guess we can start off with Buhari. That's the former president here. It said, the headline says, Buhari left office with the same physical assets I had before becoming president. This is well defined. They said physical asset, not intangible assets. Because we do know, as a matter of fact, that at a point in time, Nigerians were complaining, why do you have to pack the presidential jet or the private jet, whatever jet it is, in London and get medical treatment? But now the president is saying, you know, every one of them becomes a saint when they leave office. Do we take Buhari's word for it?
It is not possible for them to become saints after leaving office. They may be tagged saints before coming into office.
Right.
Because so many things happen when they get into office. Now, coming to talk about the tangible and intangible assets of former President Buhari, he can only tell that tale by moonlight to children and not Nigerians. Even when he was in office, when it was requested, even by civil society organizations, to make public his assets, he did not. Before, I think immediately after he assumed office, he made some declarations. It was after that people sniffed and discovered that he did not do full declaration. Then, some people allegedly said he had a house in Port Harcourt, which was not stated. And then, after leaving, during the second term, people pressured him to declare his assets. He never did. Now, aside from the fact that he could claim that he didn't build additional houses or whatever, the fact of the matter is that people under him did not declare their assets when they left office. There were so many ministers under him who tampered with our national wealth, and under his watch, he was told. People made noises, but he didn't do anything to it. So he shouldn't be claiming to be a saint now. Let's assume he were a saint. People under him, we had so many people who soiled their fingers with people's money. So all this claim that is saintly cannot be taken by any Nigerian that is not gullible. Any Nigerian who doesn't have veil of politics covering his face will not take it from him.
All right, Mr. Femi, let's also look at the petroleum industry. And this is from the Nation newspaper front page. It says, return of Naira for crude deal raises stable petrol price hope. Now, the presidency is saying that we have to go back to Naira for crude policy itself. We also do remember that Dangote Refinery said it cannot say that its sales are balanced when they continue with Naira, and they had to go back to dollar temporarily. Now, with even the current tariff plan by the US that affected so many things, especially the petroleum markets in terms of the international market here, what do you think Nigeria is trying to get at, saying that we have to return to Naira for crude deal?
Yeah, I think the current volatility in the international markets as engineered by the United States exonerates oil industry because it's not affecting the oil industry. However, I think there are two questions in that question. So the the volatility that we have in the trade, world trade, should teach Nigeria a lesson. We have always told Nigeria to diversify. Yes, we know that there are a pocket of diversification of the economy because that is what the trade war is going to affect, not oil sector. And when I was preparing for this program, I tried to search where Nigeria is crying about other resources that we have. I didn't see it that, it's going to affect gold. I didn't see it that it's going to affect lithium. I didn't see it that it's going to affect other solid minerals that we have. What has happened to our gold? The gold that is Samfara, that some people are stealing. So what has happened to lithium that we have all over the place, dotting our landscape? What has happened to so many other solid resources that God has given us? This is the time to make sure that the unpatriotic elements that are conniving with foreigners who are stealing our national patrimony should be something must be done to it, because I can't understand. So this is the time for Dele Alake, who is the Minister for Solid Minerals, to sit up and do something for this country. And aside from that, we must deliberately and scrupulously look into what the foreign nations need that we have here, that they cannot do without having. Because there are Africa is blessed with resources that they don't have over there. So let us maximize this opportunity. I see opportunity in this trade war for Africa, especially for Nigeria, if and only if our leaders who are saddled with the responsibility of piloting the affairs of this nation will open their eyes wide and see opportunities before they slip off their fingers. Now, coming to talk about petrol for Naira for crude.
Yeah.
I think it's a welcome development. I give it to the federal government, but the lacuna that has taken place is needless. There shouldn't have been any gap between end of March rather, and now, because between end of March 31, and now, we have seen price increase in the filling stations because some people deliberately allowed that gap to exist. So if you know that what you have agreed upon is almost terminating, before the termination of that agreement, you should have renewed it, engineer it, talk and make sure that gray areas are taken care of so that there is no break. That break has forced punishment down the throat of Nigerians, because when they get to filling stations, the prices have changed from 800 plus that it used to be to 900 plus now, and it has affected us.
Now,
So
do we also talk about monopoly? Because it appears that if you look at the Dangote refinery, it's calling a lot of shots here. If they say the Port Harcourt refinery is back, but we don't know what is the barrel per day that it produces up till now, and Nigerians are still wondering. Now, do you see like a monopoly already going on? Because we do know that in Nigeria, people prefer certain filling station than some, because they feel that their pump is better off. And those ones that also have those few products in their station. What happens when the government decides to do otherwise?
In this case, there is no monopoly of any sort. No monopoly at all. It is not Dangote that has asked NNPC refineries not to work properly. I don't know whether they are moribund. I don't know. I don't know whether they are epileptic. But what we have told Nigerians is that they are working. Where the one in Port Harcourt, the one in Warri are working. So it is not the business of Dangote at all. I don't see any monopoly here. Dangote is not the only refinery that is working in the country. We have some modular refineries that are also working. I read before I came to this station that the one in Warri, I've forgotten the name. It's 28,000 per day capacity. Has already been shut down by the indigenes of where it is domiciled because of certain friction between the refinery owner and the indigenes. However, it is not Dangote alone, but because Dangote is the largest, 650,000 barrels per day capacity. That's why we are talking about it. And it is Dangote that is calling the shot. That it's Dangote that is forcing the price down. And that is the thing that NNPC refinery should be doing. Dangote should be trailing NNPC refinery, but unfortunately, it is the NNPC refineries and other refineries that are trailing Dangote. It is Dangote that is bringing down the price for Nigerians. So it is. I don't see any monopoly in this case. And don't forget, Dangote refinery is a business. He has established it to make profits. He borrowed money from lenders, and he has to pay back. I don't know whether he has paid back fully. He has to pay back, and he has to make profits. He has to service the gadgets. He has to pay salaries to the staff. So it's a business concern. So nobody should think that they will get freebies from it. But the ones that we own, that Nigeria owns, is the one that is disappointing us now. I mean the national refineries. So now that we have gotten Biojewelry as the man in the apex of that corporation, let us see what magic is going to put on the table for us so that Nigerians may have some
respite. So, all right, let's also look at this one. Rivers, federal government receives PDP governor suit, prepares defense. Now, 11 governors are saying that they are not happy with the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers by President Bola Tinubu. So if they've gone to court and they've also served the presidency. Now, would we say this is too late? Because are we going to say that the president just woke up and said there must be a state of emergency? Did the governors sleep on their rights, the PDP governors as opposition here?
Stories never told us that the president consulted anybody before. We were never told that he consulted the governors, but he consulted the National Assembly leaders. He consulted the military arrowheads. They held a meeting. Then the following day, he declared a state of emergency, but he never consulted governors. He never consulted PDP governors. So it is not late in the day for them to do something. Otherwise, what has happened to Fubara may happen to them too. Yes, the Constitution says the president can declare state of emergency, but the Constitution never gave him the right to uproot democratic institutions put in place. You can only, suspend. You can do whatever you want to do with the dictates of the Constitution. But the Constitution does not say remove the governor, remove the House of Assembly, remove everybody that represent democracy in that state. Now you see what is happening there. There is arrogance, there is high-handedness. The administrator has uprooted more democratic institutions in that state, and he has just put some people in local governments as sole administrators, and then he has uprooted so many things that we can point at as symbols of a democracy. Now, if you are now, he has put some people in boards of parastatals. Now, if you know that you are spending 6 months and you are instituting all these things, then when Fubara comes, what is going to happen? We have to uproot those ones too. And where is stability in that state? So you see, the people that put that man there should tell him what to do, because he is tampering with too many things.
But he just wants to make a mark. As an interim, we could say he's an interim.
If he wants to make a mark,
yes.
What they have said is that he should ensure that peace reigns. The way he's going about it does not signify that he wants to do something to bring peace back. He just wants to rule and make his footprint on the sand of the state. However, he's tampering with too many democratic institutions, because when Fubara comes back, I don't see Fubara working with those he's putting in place. And then there's no continuity, there's no stability. So we are cutting our nose to spite our face as far as River State is concerned. And that the people that put that man there, Ibas, should tell him not to cross. They should show him some red lines that he doesn't have to cross.
All right, we have to go on a little break right about now. When we do come back, we'll be having more on the Break It On Papers Review. Please do stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
What is the square root of pi by 4?
4.0.
Wow, that's my girl. The 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐈𝐿 Mega Minds is here. Don't miss a single moment of the action in the 𝐃𝐈𝐿 Mega Minds 2025 edition.
Over the 14 weeks, viewers also stand a chance to win prizes when they participate from home.
Tune in to 𝐃𝐈𝐿 Mega Minds on Africa Magic or visit our website at 𝐃𝐈𝐿pedia.tv to learn more.
Terms and conditions apply. Cowbell, so good, so smart.
Long time, Oga customer dada. We know they follow me by cementing.
Madam, not be so. Now Top Fix so. Since when I don't discover Top Fix tile adhesive, I no con need cement and sand. In fact, my tiling business is a boom because work dey easy, fast, and neat.
Yes, so use the quality Top Fix tile adhesive of the interior and exterior tile installations. Top Fix is ready to use, easy to apply, and economical. Top Fix, another quality product from Pure Chem Manufacturing, the makers of Top Bond.
Do you know you can still meet up with June 2025 admission into one of the most affordable universities in the UK? Wrexham University is the right place for you as it offers quality education. Wrexham University is top 5 in the UK for teaching satisfaction according to the Guardian University Guide 2025 for courses and lectures. June admission application is ongoing at Wrexham University for various master's programs, and master's tuition fee ranges from £10,500 to £11,500 after scholarships. All you need to do is pay 50% of this fee, and the rest can be paid when you get to the UK. Talk to a representative of Wrexham University on WhatsApp by chatting 070-868-60286. Also follow the representative on Instagram at Apply and Study. Wrexham University, the place to be.
Tifa bá wọlé tọ́ ní fàáfàá làájìfà. 32 FM, the happiness station, is ready to spread happiness again. Yes, ke? Turn don reach for us to make our listeners smile again. Oh, are you ready? Ṣé ti dúró dédé? Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ don land like traffic light. If true, data is life. Na if you say recharge card go come you wait you. If your finger is fast and you are feeling lucky on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, then keep your dial locked on 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn. Nítorí òjò recharge card yóò máa rọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun, Ọjọ́rú àti Ọjọ́bọ̀. Ìyẹn ò ní pé every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, time go reach you. Àwùfù bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ go dey ṣẹlẹ̀ on top 32 FM 94.9 by 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 5 p.m. Congo reach 7 p.m. Lẹ́yìn tó túmọ̀ sí pé láago mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀, aago mọ́kànlá àárọ̀, aago kan ọ̀sán, aago márùn-ún àti aago méje àṣálẹ́. If it be red network, if it be green network, it still fit be yellow network. Any which way na way, your own na to stay alert and stay active on 32 FM. Ló bá tán, mọ́ gọ́ọ̀kì ẹ̀ láfàwọ́dá.
Ṣé wọn láì fi ní junior? Èmi tí mo fi ná mi náà gángan.
As the morning sun is rising and it's time to start your day, you need that creamy taste. Dano evaporated milk. Pour it, taste it, the richness so amazing. Dano evaporated milk.
Now you can enjoy a great creamy taste with Dano Full Cream and Dano Cool Cow Evaporated Milk. Try it and taste the Dano difference.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, and welcome back. You're still on to Break It Down Papers Review here on your live today, 32 FM 94.9. And of course, this appears to be a news mention. Oyo 2027, a fresh chapter for collective progress. AKK joins APC by Dr. Adewale Kolako Karim, AKK. This is a decision crystallized to define an important step in a journey long dedicated to the service of the people. After wider consultation across board and much reflection, I, Dr. Adewale Kolako Karim, wish to announce my entry into the All Progressives Congress APC, a party whose program aligns with the ideals articulated in my writings over past months. This is not a leap taken lightly, but a deliberate alignment with a platform that, despite its imperfections, offers a framework to pursue sustainable progress and growth in the affairs of the people. The APC's vision, however tested, I believe mirrors my own, a commitment to governance that uplifts, unites, and innovates. My entry would not just be a membership, it is a pledge to amplify these shared aspirations in the interest of the good people of Oyo State. As I've previously opinionated in one of my previous writings, political parties are not mere vehicles for power. They are ecosystems or ideas to take root and have solutions bloom or wither if neglected. The APC has championed initiatives like economic diversification and infrastructure renewal, echoes of which can be traced in my past calls for transformative leadership. Yes, the party grapples with challenges at the federal level. Economic strains, public discontent, among others, are no secrets. Yet, these are not indictment of intent, rather a test of resolve. I join not to gloss over these hurdles, but to lend my voice and wit to their resolution. Nation building demands collaboration, and the APC, I believe, with its vast network, offers a stage to turn rhetoric into remedy. And Oyo 2027, AKK 2027, Governor 2027, AKK Ashiyori Nitiwa, AKK Ajoshi Ajoje, AKK a tax that must be done. All right, it's right about time to open the phone lines and take your comments. And also, we do remember that we also live on Facebook in case you want to also drop your comment on Facebook. That's 32FM Fenye. That's 949 Fenye with double E's on Facebook in case you also want to drop your comments there. Okay, I guess we have our first caller. We'll take this one. All right, that's a bit tricky. I don't know if we have that on. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, the lines are not too clear. All right, the numbers are 070-55000-949 or 080-97000-949. Okay, the lines isn't sounding too clear. We're getting feedbacks that we hope to have that fixed. All right, the numbers again are 070-55000-949 or 080-97000-949. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Joseph.
All right, Joseph, let's go ahead.
I think the issue of NNPC, I think the presidency, when they started when Dangote started war with NNPC, the only intervention there was the president, intervened. I still feel they should be selling the Dangote in Naira. But recently, the former MP, in fact, that will be selling in dollar. I think that is what annoys the president to change the former MD. The second one again is that it's PDP government that is going to the court for Fubara. Where were they for more than 1.5 years? When I was fighting alone, they would have intervened. This is Fubara is PDP. This is PDP. They would have intervened. But when it's late, the cat just let out of this. That's when they intervene. Thank you.
All right, Joseph, thank you so much for that. The numbers again are 070-55,949 or 080-97,949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, please, go ahead.
This is John Olaruwaju, I'm calling.
All right, please
on
go.
the issue of world trade, or trade war, actually, I'm agree with the analysis. I think Nigeria needs to look into it and the opportunity of it. This is a time to even make our crude oil. If anybody wanted to come and buy it, why can't we let them get our currency come and buy it? Gaddafi wanted to do all these things when he was alive then. But it's like some people did not support him. So it was better for even Africa to wake up at this time. Many things the Western world and even Asia tigers were using to manufacture, they were getting much of it from here. So this is the time for Africa to know what they were doing and join hands together to build their country too. And last thing, the issue of IFA, as far as I'm concerned, I think it's more clear now that there is nothing like
All right, John Olaruwaju there. Okay, we have some comments here on Facebook. Tulokwe Adiyemi says, good morning. The news surrounding the renewal of Naira to crude oil supply by the Federal Executive Council is a good and a welcome development. Miriam Yetise says, good morning. When can we expect stability in petroleum prices considering the constant fluctuations? That's a question mark. It's unfortunate the price drops don't seem to benefit the economy. What specific measures need to be taken to address this issue? These are some of the question marks and rhetorics here. We have Omoade Adekunle says, it is so unfortunate the Nigerian judicial system has been jeopardized despite the court order stopping Rivers Solar Administrator from appointing LGA administrators. Yet, they went ahead to appoint them. Is this a democracy? That's another question mark. Sulaiman Sherry says here, okay, good morning and kudos to everyone in the studio. It's good news and good development to hear the downward review of petroleum product price, majorly PMS, and will be a sign of relief in a long run to alleviating the plight of the generality of Nigerians. All right, all of that, some of the commentaries here coming out of Facebook. We still have Mr. Femi Olukunle. I want us to quickly look at this Afigio issue and, of course, your state in terms of the new Oba Alaafin that just came on board, and now we have indigenes already seen Alaafin's medal to come in here and settle this long drawn battle. Yes, Mr. Femi,
it really has to. It really has to do that because the friction should not be allowed to escalate into bloodshedding. Just as we are having one in our hands in Osun State, we are Erin, Ilobu, and Ifon Osun. And Osun, Ifon, and Ilobu are killing one another over there, over land. So we shouldn't allow that one to happen. And some people say that thing has festered because of the absence of a traditional ruler. That after the demise of Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, that thing escalated. So now that we have Oba Owade in place, all eyes are on him for him to pacify the people and make sure that there is no bloodshed. So I trust him. I believe in his ability to do that, and I believe that the state government believes in his ability to also do that.
All right, we take one last call before calling it a day. If we can actually grapple with that before the time is up. +234 90 62,000 949 appears to be number that is going. All right, let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Am I on to Dr. Hamzat?
All right, that appears to be a mix-up here. 92,000 949. That's a number to call, and we'll have one more last call, then we'll call it a day this morning on the Break It On Papers Review. All right, I guess we have all the comments on Facebook. Time is actually fast spent. Mr. Femi, any last shot as we leave the studios?
Well, people that are put in the position of responsibility should always do their work very well.
Right.
The gap between March 31st and now that has made prices of pump price rather to jump up shouldn't have happened. So today and every day, everyone saddled with one responsibility or the other, whether in governmental places or in private businesses. Make sure you do your duty so that we may all build this country to be the country that we shall be proud of.
All right, patriotism here. We must say big thank you to Mr. Femi Olukunle as always doing this with us, and to all our callers and those who sent in their messages. We also say a big thank you, and of course, a Smart Kids show is up next. My name is GBOLABO. I must go. Bye for now.